Hello everyone, welcome back to Raincode. In the last video, we found a dead body. There it is in there, covered in pink blood. We're gonna try and solve these mailman killings, because they got some kid's dad, and we don't think it's actually the kid's dad. Yeah, we don't honestly know, like, yeah, we found the body and everything, but we honestly don't know that much. Like, I don't even know who that is. So, like, what is our objective right now? Follow the boy. Really? Okay, I thought it was like, find Halara or something. By the way, something updated. What am I thinking of? It's you. I know what updated. The picture might just be what updated. Yeah, Halara wants to charge a child a whole lot of money to solve this case. Kind of rude, but you know, all of my coworkers are weirdos, so I guess it's to be expected. Where'd the boy go? Oh, he's over there.
Oh, it's you.
Those guards are knocked out. They still haven't gotten up. Look at the boy, he's just like, hi.
Over here.
Huh? What's the matter?
What's up? Find a body or something?
I don't think there's anything for me to look at here. Look how all those people are still standing there, not caring that the peacekeepers are knocked out. Peacekeepers kind of suck, though. I don't see why they would care.
How far does this
come
go?
on, kid. How did you? Oh.
Over here.
Over here! Every 2 seconds.
Are you keeping up, Master?
Yes. Hi.
While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building. And I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the culprit. What? The culprit?
I do think they went out the window. I just don't know what they did once they were out the window.
I'm not sure. Let's check.
Is the window up top? Like
There
above
are a
it?
set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall, but it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers. They could be loafers, but the footprints seem strange.
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
Walking toward the wall. Maybe it was a 2-person job. Someone did the killing, went out the window, jumped, and someone caught them.
You're saying
the bottom.
the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with wall-facing man now?
Oh, is that what we're saying? There's a secret passage.
First the nailman, and now this. It's a phantom party.
And they end right under that window.
They went out that window. This locked room mystery is not very hard. It's just a matter of what happened when they went out the window.
Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. At the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
It wasn't him.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
I don't know if I knew what loafers were at that age, honestly.
It would be one thing if he didn't
be like,
own
huh?
a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
Just make him feel good. Be like, thanks, buddy.
In that case, I'll remember it for you.
There were suspicious footprints facing the wall in the grassy area behind the clock tower.
So, do you think you can find the real culprit?
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I don't even have any suspects.
I see.
I'm gonna try, buddy.
Oh, but don't worry. I'll find a way.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
he doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks, too.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Peacekeepers didn't do a whole lot of investigating.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it.
Maybe by the real killer? Like maybe they were luring him there to frame him as the real culprit?
The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it. My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights. He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
Without looking outside. Well, and if the real culprit escaped via the window, that would also rule him out, because that's really high up.
A fear of heights. He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training. You're even getting better at pretending to think.
Hey,
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
according to the watchmaker's son, his father is afraid of heights. You know, I really don't think I would enjoy having Shinigami in my head, like hearing everything I think at all times.
I hear noise outside.
I hear talking. Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
If all the Peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
You stay here, buddy.
Dad's afraid of heights, so there's no way he could kill someone in a clock tower.
This is truly...
I really need to find a way to prove his innocence.
But
There isn't enough information yet. Yeah, what should I do? I have 0 suspects. Hello? Are they waking up? Oh god. Who are you? You look goofy.
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Hello, Seth Burrows. You look goofy.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
You said that already. So that didn't amplify your voice very well.
Hurry and wake up.
Everyone, listen closely.
How'd that wake them up?
It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. They may still be nearby. Capture anyone that even appears suspicious.
We're in a bad spot then. We need to, like, go away.
Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that.
We investigated that just in time then.
The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
Is that true, or are you just trying to clean it up quick? Woo, go team! Squad out!
To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested. We should even consider a public execution.
Jeez. Also, the majesty of the peacekeepers. They look ridiculous.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
Yeah, we're kind of like out in the open right now.
I know
right
a
by the clock
secret
tower.
way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Yuma district. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Bye, little kid.
Once you pass through here, you're in the Yuma district. Please don't let Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be sure to bring you some good news.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Poor little guy. Did that guy get added to my profiles? There he is. Okay, he likes wind instruments, dislikes untuned instruments. Everyone is so weird. He's the Peacekeeper Investigation Team Section Chief. His talent is chess. Section Chief of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers Investigations Team. A mumbling, unhealthy-looking man with a decidedly nervous demeanor. His words are polite, but any underling that makes a mistake is brutally rebuked. He habitually speaks through a megaphone to make up for his feeble voice. Interesting. You know, when he spoke through that microphone, or that megaphone, wasn't very loud. It's not exactly the same as his normal voice. That could also just be my game glitching again, you know? Okay.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
Well, which way do I go? This way? Can I look at this? I think I should try being more eco-conscious.
Shinigami.
Maybe you should try being more ego-conscious.
You want me to be more libido-conscious?
No one said that. No one said that. That's not what I said. Oh, Shinigami. Why do you say things like that? There was a bench, like, over here.
For now.
Okay, yeah. I know. It's just there was a bench over there, and I don't think I ever examined it. I kept getting, like, cut off by cutscenes. Whatever. Fine. I'll just sit through a long loading screen. We're free.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow, get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? You can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues.
Yeah, we don't even have any suspects. I don't know where I'm gonna find any. That bus had a really creepy face on it.
If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then,
Yeah, you're gonna.
how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
Lara?
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Oh, right over there. How convenient. You didn't go too far.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
I don't know if I have that kind of money. Did I talk to you people? I'm tired of walking. Well, then shall we take a break at the cafe?
Come on.
I'm tired of walking too. Let's have afternoon tea at the cafe. But you're floating. Mess with me, Shinigami. You don't have to walk anywhere. If I just like stood in the middle of there, maybe I would just stay stopped. I was gonna say, would I get like run over? The intrusive thought one right there. Oh god, the glitching. Ugh. I don't know why my game is so glitchy like this. I think part of it does have to do with me like having my screen recording setup going, but I don't know. Hi. That man looks shady. I know he's just like a man in a suit, but like I don't trust him. Ugh. It's very tight in here. I can't get back there. Cafe menu.
Yeah.
A cafe, huh? I wonder if I often came to places like this before I lost my memory. Huh? Master hanging out in cafes? I don't see it. I mean, maybe. This is one mellow shop. Hi, Halara. I need help. How do I get over it? I guess we're here.
Halara, please, help me!
If Master is bowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
She's like goop. That's not bowing.
You're 30 minutes later than expected.
Ah, you were expecting me.
So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
That's a lot. That's so much money.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
How creative.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
What the heck? Then decide right now.
Alright, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 Shin, got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective.
I feel like, I don't know if I said this before, but they look like the haircut is so Chiaki.
I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who is asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support.
That's fine.
You
That's all I
may be a
need.
trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Is there like liquid in your earrings, or is that just like a fun design?
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
Alright, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either.
We're poor.
Talk about a triple threat!
Oh yeah, aren't we a catch?
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Plot twist. Halara is the nailman.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDO's.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
I get a feeling I'll be working with him at some point. I feel like each detective's gonna get their own chapter.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering, is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really
You missed
care.
your chance to ask
You
their
finished
pronouns. It's okay,
investigating
I
the
know
clock
that.
tower,
Stay them.
didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit, or...
Oh, but...
Oops, I cut you off,
we
I'm
don't
sorry.
know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Yuma district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible. But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
I've yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Halara, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Sorry, Yako. You make me walk the whole way there. You following me? Hi, I have a friend now. Where's the map? I'm quite confused that there's no map. Maybe you're just gonna, like, teleport me once I go through here? That would be convenient. I suppose I probably could have taken the bus, too. It might have not let me take the bus anyway, because I have Halara with me. I don't know. You just teleport me there? No. Oh, now I have a map. Well, you gonna keep guiding me, Shinigami? Halara, I can't help but not remember how to get there.
Master, you gotta hurry!
I think I'm going the right way. Wait, did I look at this before? These doodles. Do you know something, Shinigami? Of course not. I'm not into this stuff at all. Am I stupid for expecting anything else? Alright, that is something different. We're getting there. Wait. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay, here we go. Riverbank.
It's the peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
Maybe I couldn't have teleported.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief? And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Oh no!
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Actually, he didn't.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before.
So is he holding a bouquet of flowers?
Oh, wait, no. I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that...
Oh no.
It makes me want to sink a ship.
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer.
Well, we've got 3 hours to solve this case then.
If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
No, you can't. Bye.
He's gone.
Hi,
Chief
Chief.
Yako, are you alright?
Oh, Yuma. And Halara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You could have at least helped me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out.
Aw, how nice.
Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
Thank you.
It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case.
Please solve it.
Seriously, I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
Huh? What are you looking at? Hello? I guess I'll never know. Okay. Off we go again. Come on, Halara.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki District. Time is short.
I'm working on it. Okay. Okay, I'm here. I gotta go this way. Okay. This way.
Come on, over here!
Oh, you're gonna leave me, Shinigami? That's very helpful if you do.
Let's hurry to the church!
Thank you. Okay, this way. To the church. Church, the only church in Conai Ward. The dark forest is behind it.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look
Okay.
at the tragedies the city has seen. There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
Something happened to make you like have like such a like strong mindset like that and such a hatred and such like you feel so strongly about payment, or is it just like a weird quirky detective thing?
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the Peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
Let's go lie in a church. Hello.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
We both said, is that a cat girl? Is that a holy cat girl?
I've already spoken to the Peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
Interesting cast of characters here at church.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Time for an investigation!
Okay, let's start with you.
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the Nailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around.
Maybe it was you. You want people to think you're a nice holy priest, but you're actually a killer.
Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nail Man.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Okay, you can shut your mouth now, Shinigami.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Right. It's basically what the mystery labyrinth is. Hi, buddy.
And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the Nailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the Nail Man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
That makes sense with a body like that.
Hey, Shinigami, that's rude.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Poor guy. Unless you're the killer, then not poor guy. Well, okay, girl.
You are...
Maybe it's not cat ears. I guess Zilch did have animal ears.
What are you,
Forgot about that.
blind? I'm a nun, obviously.
Actually, they look more like wolf ears, like Zilch's anyway.
You got some nerve, calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Oh, you're a nice nun.
Sorry.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation. I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this Nail Man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal.
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
Thank you, servant.
I see.
I mean, it's a little suspicious, but I don't think it's you purely because you have animal ears and the last culprit had animal ears, and that'd just be weird to do it twice. Hello.
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
No, I don't.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the Nail Man and you don't know who I am?
No.
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halar was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the Nail Man.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
Seem like a pretty big fan. Could be suspicious.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
Okay.
You
the
do?
Same thought.
Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously.
Well, yeah.
The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nail Man exists. The Nail Man is summoned through a ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nail Man's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nail Man. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the nail man.
Guess he just wants to meet the nail man and doesn't care about preventing the murders.
Yeah, I mean, you're weird, but I don't think it's you. I think you're just a super fan. There's something else I was gonna say, but like my brain stopped functioning because of him just repeatedly doing that motion.
So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
I remember what I was gonna say now. You know, if you met the nail man, he'd probably just kill you, right?
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
Oh. Let's ask the 4 of them. About past nailman murders, about the dolls, if anything strange has happened, about the suspect. Can I ask all of the questions? I don't know. I think it's gonna let me ask all of them, so let's just start at the top and work our way down. Hopefully.
There have been several nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the nail man.
I love him.
Including all past cases, obviously.
I would marry the nail man if I could.
I was the first to find the body every time.
Which is a little suspicious.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim.
Well, how do you know who's supposed to be the next victim?
But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Because aren't there multiple dolls in there?
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you?
Yeah.
I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
Which doesn't necessarily rule you out. You could have done the killing, left, and then got peacekeepers. You're like, oh my god, it's a body.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I'd found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the nailman.
I just feel like it'd be too obvious if it was you.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the nailman?
I totally get it.
But you're also like a worshiper of this church. Seems to kind of clash.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the nailman. By then, I knew the legendary nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district.
It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
You're very weird.
Uh-huh.
The information was obtained from the church worshiper who knew about the past Nailman murders. Okay, we do get to ask all of them. Okay, about the dolls.
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
I'm not from here.
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists. But that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
Okay, anything strange has happened?
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a vague question.
Oh, now that you mention it...
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
Like... I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Can you try drawing what it looked like? It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
Wait, what is that?
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
Ew.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned. So I tried to take it out, but I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
Okay, so it is like a rope material. Wasn't the victim strangled with something like a rope?
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
Interesting.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
The priest could have done it. I don't know, I'm just suspicious of that priest. Not for any real reason.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
Someone had to burn it. One of you is lying. Burnt remains of a strangely shaped rope found in the church incinerator. That's the suspect.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon?
Okay, finally, someone said his name. G.A. Got it.
I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
You've asked him to fix the church clock several times, huh? I'm more suspicious of you now.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see.
It's you. Is it you? You're acting weird.
But if it were him, no one would blame him.
Really, why?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
I mean, most times victims don't do anything worth being killed. Some people are just cuckoo and want people dead.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Was that okay?
God, you're
Yes.
so short, Yuma.
It will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation. You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
I don't trust the priest.
Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them even if they flee through a crowd.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter
The
rests
mouth
in your
keeps
head.
moving.
So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
Mansion in the residential district, secret club, art gallery, clock tower. Is it the mansion? Or is it the secret club? I don't think it was the mansion. I think it was the secret club. It wasn't the art gallery. That one was third. The club?
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
You gonna teleport me there? No, of course you're not. Sigh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end today's video here. You are right in Hilara's face there, Shinigami. Yeah, I'm most suspicious of that priest first. Like, after all of that conversation, I feel like the worshiper is too obvious. Again, I just don't think they'd make someone with animal ears be the culprit again. I don't think it's the servant, because, I don't know, I feel like he wouldn't bring up the rope if it was him. It's just, I don't know, the way Hilara was talking about churches made it feel like there's gonna be something with the church. So it would make sense if it's one of them. The priest, I don't know, the way he was very much like, oh, it was GA. Yeah, that would make sense. Well, just the way he was talking, I don't feel right about him. The fact that, okay, you have to work at the church to be able to get to the area where the rope was burned. So that knocks out the worshiper. I'm just very suspicious of that priest. But then again, these are the only suspects that we have so far. Next time we're gonna investigate the other crime scenes. Maybe Laura will help a little more. You kind of haven't done much yet so far, my friend. And maybe, I'm hoping next time we'll be able to get to the mystery labyrinth. Are any of you also suspicious of the priest, or are you thinking it's someone else? Let me know your theories. Yeah, okay, but right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!